I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. So we got great news from the Alabama football team, squad, etc. You know what it is, roll tide, full of pride, win, lose, or draw. Every year. Next year will be the ultimate, and I repeat, the ultimate revenge tour. Hands down, man down, bottom line, right? But before that whole process begins, we got some great news all the way around from the university once again, huh? And also, side note, Kalen DeBoer has fired his first coach. But my question is, why is Nick Sheridan still around? Heavy. Why wasn't he fired yesterday, huh? But before that, I get into that, I'm going to get into the great news. First off, Domani Jackson, cornerback for Alabama, will be returning for the 2025 season. And also, Deontae Lawson, linebacker for the University of Alabama, will be returning for the 2025 season. Man, that's got to be great news to your ears. Great news for all Bama fans. We talking about experience, leadership, players who have been there before, just like very similar to Overton. These guys coming back for their senior year. They feel like they left a lot on the table. They didn't accomplish the goals they want to accomplish. And once again, just like Overton, you have to respect them for returning for their senior season, putting it all on the line once again, homie. Wanting to bang and ride for their players, ride for their brothers. Help the younger guys, right? Come up and be strong and finish and accomplish the mission. Heavy. So I'm glad that they're coming back, bro. Super excited. And this proves to you that they have a chip on their shoulder. And I expect nothing except greatness. You hear me? Next season from the whole squad. But these seniors especially who've been here before, who trying to make a statement, who trying to go out with a bang. What did all three of the fellas say? They feel like it's a lot more to do. It hasn't been done yet, right? A lot more work to put in. They didn't leave on a good note. They got a sour taste in their mouth. So guess what? They made the decision to come back. You hear me? To play with their brothers. Roll tide for Bama. They locked in. Lank, huh? Heavy. You hear me? No cap, bro. Period. They got a lot of work to do. But you can't take for granted experience, leadership, chemistry, what that means for a team. Heavy. And I guarantee you, for whatever reason, the chemistry was off. I don't think the team was as close as we've seen in the past from Bama teams as far as chemistry, cohesion, brotherhood, real brotherhood. Huh? Dudes got real love for each other. Really want to see each other win. Huh? I feel like it was a lot of individuals seeking and worry about their individual accomplishments. Not everybody, huh? And then you got the weak ass coaching staff and offense and defensive coordinators making it even worse, period. So it's obviously the locker room was lost at some point in time. But the thing about it, that's last season, dog. Now it's a new season and it started already. Heavy, no cap, period, dog, point blank. But Domani Jackson, I'm going to get into the article, but Domani Jackson and Deontae Lawson are returning, and that's beautiful news, dog, period. Let's get into the article. Let's go ahead and get to it, man. Definitely wasn't expecting Deontae Lawson to return. No cap, bro. I ain't even going to lie to you. Heavy, you hear me? Definitely was not expecting Lawson to return. Let's get into his article first. This guy's a solid linebacker, nice size, big, can run, athletic. We seen an interception he had versus LSU, acrobatic catch. You hear me? He can get his hands on the ball. You can put him in coverage. He can play the run. Heavy. He will only continue to grow and get bigger, grow more into his body. So I think he was a guaranteed at least second round pick. I don't think it's no way he would slip into the third. Heavy. You hear me? But you can say a smart decision by him, kinda, right? Well, I ain't even going to say kinda. It is a smart decision. Coming off a bad injury, ACL injury, ending his season heavy. You hear me, dog? And like you said, they got a lot more to prove. And this is going to only build him as a player, and prepare him more for the NFL. But once again, respect, shout out to him for putting it all on the line. Again, putting it all on the line, dog. Heavy, no cap, bro. risking injury, risking failure, risking everything, but having no fear. Riding for his squad, riding for his team, wanting to be a true champion, dog. Got a lot to prove. Trying to come back and set that Bama standard. You can do nothing but respect it, huh? Heavy. No cap, bro. Let's get into the article, huh? Deontae Lawson reveals plans for 2025 Alabama football season. Alabama football will have one of its captains back after all. Deontae Lawson, a Mobile native, announced Saturday he will stay for another season with the Crimson Tide. 2025 will be his fifth season with the program. So this is an extra season. So I'm assuming he redshirted for one season. This program and the staff have been like a second family to me. Lawson posted to Instagram, the opportunity I have been given to play for Coach Saban and Coach DeBoer is a blessing. I want to finish what I started. From day one, I stepped foot on campus, and that includes winning a national championship. I rock with it, bro. I rock with it heavy. Period. Got to respect it. More to prove. Lawson spent 2024 as a team captain, but sustained a season-ending injury against Oklahoma. Until his injury, he was the player wearing the green dot helmet, which is connected to defensive coordinator Kane Wommack's headset. Field general, green dot, leader, captain. So important to the team. Let's get it. Lawson tallied 76 tackles, 4 pass breakups, 2 sacks, 1 forced fumble, and 1 interception. While I will always have love for Mobile, Tuscaloosa has become a second home and I am not ready to leave. That's deep there, Lawson wrote. I will do everything in my power to help the 2025 group live up to the Bama standard, and I look forward to leading this team next season. Let's get it, baby. Lawson will be the only returning captain, quarterback Jalen Milroe, left guard Tyler Booker, and safety Malachi Moore. All won't be back. Milroe and Booker declared for the NFL draft, and Moore saw his eligibility expire. Shout out Malachi Moore. Shout out all them boys. Wish them the best, huh? You hear me? No cap. I want to thank God for putting me in the position I am today. Lawson wrote, without him, none of my success would be possible. His timing is perfect, and I trust that he knows what is best for me. Lawson joins Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson, another player to return. Can't ignore that. You hear me, dog? Can't ignore him returning. More experience in the linebacker room. More experience. More leadership. More understanding of the game. Period. Let's get it, bro. Very important. Tim Keenan III and LT Overton as defensive players with remaining eligibility who have announced they will stay for another season. Kind of a shocker with Tim Keenan as well. Even though he didn't perform that great this year, he could use another year coming back, getting better, getting bigger, faster, stronger. And I expect all these guys to spend the offseason, use the offseason to do just that, right? Work on their craft, hone their skills, but also grow, lift to get strong. We need more strength, more power up front, especially from Tim Keenan, LT Overton. The trenches got to be dominant. The trenches got to be dominant, dog. You hear me? Watch the college football playoff. Ohio State, trenches dominant. Even Notre Dame, a shocker. Trenches dominant. Penn State, dog. Trenches are dominant as fuck. So Bama, that's where they were lacking. One area they were lacking this season. So guess what? Let's attack it, revamp it, and fix it heavy. And if Kane Wommack remains the defensive coordinator, it's time for him to get his head out of his ass and approach it, dog, with urgency. That's what it's about, bro. It's time to get right. I have not had the easiest road to get where I am, but I would not have been able to make it this far without my family. Lawson wrote, they have been my number one support system each and every day. I am truly blessed to have them to keep me pushing forward through all the ups and downs along this journey. They have consistently told me they love me and believe in me, no matter what decision I make. That's another big aspect of it. His family supporting me the way it go. However, his decision is his decision, dog, and they right there by his side. That makes it that much more easier, more easy to deal with, more easy to handle, right? Not overthinking things. What about this? What if that? Fuck all that. Kill that noise. Deontae Lawson went with his heart. You hear me? Heavy. Jihad Campbell, who started alongside Lawson on the inside of the defense, won't be back in 2025 as he declared for the 2025 NFL draft. Not a shocker. Campbell, go get your money, big dog. I understand. Even though it would have been magnificent for Jihad Campbell to return, correct? for the fans, the team, etc. He did what he had to do, dog. He got to handle his business. His situation may be different. And he is a linebacker who is ready for the NFL, probably a late first round draft pick. So the move for him to go ahead and maneuver out of there and into the draft, dog, you can't really be mad at Jihad. You hear me? No cap. Go get your bread, big dog. I wish all them boys the best. The ones who return and the ones who left. Heavy, period, dog. No cap. So Alabama has one opening on the inside. Justin Jefferson announced he will stay for one more season. Made possible by a court ruling after Vanderbilt quarterback Diego Pavia filed a lawsuit to get one more year of eligibility as a former junior college player. Alabama also added Colorado linebacker Nikai Hill-Green, speedster, athlete, let's get it, from the transfer portal. And there we go, dog. That's all from Deontae Lawson and other players who are returning. This is great news once again. Justin Jefferson especially as well. Tim Keenan as well. Overton as well, huh? Heavy, dog. You hear me? Period. Let's get it, bro. That's what it's about, man. That's what it's about. Let's work, bro. It's time to work. Next up, Domani Jackson. Let's get into his article right away. Right? No need to wait. Let's get it, dog. Give me a second. Give me a second, homie. Give me a second. Hold up. Here we go, man. Shout out to Domani Jackson. He could have entered the draft, right? Would he have been a first-round pick? Probably not, but he would have went to some team, dog. But all this, more experience, more reps prepares them more for the NFL, dog. You hear me? It's only going to get them better, period. Of course, you hope they stay healthy through the whole season, right? No injuries, no freak injuries. But you're taking a risk at any time, dog. You hear me? It's what it is, homie. One second, man. I don't know what's going on here with this. Here we go. Alabama football cornerback Domani Jackson to return to Crimson Tide for 2025 season. Let's get it, bro. An Alabama football starting cornerback will return for his senior season. Domani Jackson, a junior cornerback out of San Diego, California, announced Sunday he will return for his final season of eligibility with the Crimson Tide. I want to start by thanking my family, Jackson wrote in a statement. Without their love and support, I wouldn't be where I am today. To my Crimson Tide brothers, it's been all love since day one and a blessing to share the locker room and field with y'all. I am honored to wear the Crimson jersey, number 1, and represent the A. That's what's up, dog. Let's represent then, Domani. Let's represent, big dog. Heavy. Once again, some more experience in that secondary, a secondary that was very young, a lot of freshmen running around. Man sharpen man, iron sharpen iron, dog. Domani Jackson. His experience alone, he can help the young freshmen. They can grow and build together. We got a lot of talent. I repeat, a lot of talent in that cornerback room, that safety room, etc. Some very young, but this season was a lot of experience. Great time for them to learn and grow, learn from their mistakes. Off season, grow, get better. Grow, get better. That's what it's about, dog. Improve your game, work on your craft. Come back stronger. Come back more mentally stronger. Heavy. Period, man. Strength and conditioning program, make it on point. It must be on point. You hear me? But Domani Jackson is a key role player in the secondary. I assume he will be a starter, heavy, but it's going to be a nice, thick rotation in that secondary room, homie. Gotta love it. You can never have, I repeat, you can never have enough depth, especially elite ball playing depth, dog, period. Excuse me. He further goes to say, the season didn't end how we wanted, and the job isn't finished yet. I will be returning for the 2025 season to make my last one the best one. Whoo, let's get it, baby. Let's get it, bro. Heavy. Jackson follows LT Overton, Justin Jefferson, and Deontae Lawson as returners for 2025. Jackson is projected to start the 2025 season opposite Xavier Brown, along with Utah transfer Cameron Calhoun. Let's go, baby. Jackson was the top target in the 2022 recruiting class, signing with USC as the number 5 player and the number 2 cornerback in the class per 24/7 Sports composite rankings. After limited playing time in 22, Jackson recorded 33 tackles and 3 pass deflections as a starting cornerback for the Trojans in 2023. A lot of experience, dog. Transferring to Alabama for his junior season, Jackson shined, finishing with 48 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 7 pass deflections, and the first 2 interceptions of his career, including one that sealed the Crimson Tide's win against South Carolina. And there you have it, baby. Domani Jackson, another player coming back. Talented player coming back. You hear me? Talented player, bro. Yeah, that's what it's about. I'm even more excited about this Bama secondary coming up in 25. Got the young players to go alongside the seniors, the juniors, the veterans, dog, who've been doing it, who've gotten plenty of reps, an array of reps after reps. You hear me, dog? No cap. That goes a long way. Will go a long way next season. I stand on that. 10 toes down. Now, for the last news of it, a coach was fired. I mean, great news because it should be more coaches fired. I'm still waiting for DeBoer to get Nick Sheridan up out the building. Why is Nick Sheridan in the building? But a defensive coordinator was fired, correct? Right? Alabama fires former Wisconsin top assistant coach. Well, this is not Wisconsin. This is the SEC. This is Bama, huh? Let's get it right. Alabama Crimson Tide head coach Kalen DeBoer dismissed safeties coach Colin Heschler on Friday, as first reported by ESPN's Pete Thamel. And guess what? He was the safeties coach. Good riddance to him. He was a piss poor coach. Huh? His safeties had bad technique so many times, heavy, and that starts with the coaching staff, him, Walmack, etc. I ask you again, I repeat, where is Nick Sheridan on this hot seat? Why has he not been fired yet, dog? And the offensive staff alongside with him. Period. Get him out of there. The move is significant. The move is a significant one. After Hitchler spent just one season with the Crimson Tide, the program recently hold on, give me 1 second. The program recently finished 2024 at 9-4 after a bowl loss to Michigan, clinching its first non-double-digit win season since 2007. Nick Saban's first year in charge. DeBoer is making significant staff changes after that disappointing campaign. He better make some. Better make the motherfucking changes, homie. You hear me? This news matters to Wisconsin because Hitzler was one of Luke Fickell's top assistants and leading recruiters before leaving the Badgers for the Crimson Tide after the 2023 season. The veteran assistant coach under Fickell at Cincinnati as a quality control coach 2018, senior defensive assistant 2019, safeties coach 2020 through 21, and co-defensive coordinator, safeties coach 2022. He then followed Fickell to Wisconsin, where he held the same co-defensive coordinator / safeties coach title in 2023. Well, guess what? Once again, bro, this ain't Wisconsin here. This is Bama. This is Bama ball. This the SEC. Yeah, they played down this year, but a totally different caliber level of football. Believe that. You hear me? Hitzler was a big loss when he left for the Crimson Tide. He was the leading recruiter for Badgers' top class of 2024 signees, offensive tackle Kevin Haywood, running back Dylan Jones, defensive lineman Ernest Williams Jr., and cornerback Emilio Eggert, in addition to coaching a strong safety group. So he had a lot of responsibilities at Wisconsin. Maybe that's the reason why Wisconsin has been trash. Exactly. You dig me? You get my drift, dog. Wisconsin hired Alex Grinch to replace Hitzler for the 2024 season. Grinch has since left to be the defensive coordinator under Scott Frost at UCF. The Badgers then promoted assistant defensive backs coach Jack Cooper to fill its safeties coach vacancy last week. Obviously, the Badgers don't do a good job at hiring safety coaches, position coaches, etc. No disrespect, we just talking facts. Despite the position being filled, a reunion with Hitzler shouldn't be out of the equation. The veteran assistant has spent the majority of his career coaching under Fickell. That connection could lead to a support position with a chance to quickly reclaim a primary on-field coaching role. Fickell is still working to install his program at Wisconsin and recreate the success he experienced at Cincinnati. Proven assistants and accomplished recruiters like Hitzler should be key pieces of that puzzle. Well, guess what? He ain't the puzzle at Alabama no more. He's not in the puzzle, dog. He's not a key piece, etc. And the fact that he was a position coach, yeah, even more good reason for him to get up out of there and get up on the bit, get up out the building, no cap. Yeah. But Kalen DeBoer, I mean, it definitely needs to be more firings. I'm not understanding why Nick Sheridan still has a job with Bama. Freddie Roach, respect to him, Bama alumni, etc. But I feel like he must go as well. We're talking about development, who can develop these players, put them in the best position to win. Period. That's the biggest key. Create the right scheme for them. And your coaches, get DeBoer, have not done that yet. And guess what, DeBoer? Side note, you might want to take over play calling since you're such a mastermind. And what's up with Grubbs or Rubs? Is he coming back? Yeah. Are you going to go get him from Seattle like Seattle stole him from you? You hear me, dog? Go get him, DeBoer. Go get that man heavy. But it's time for you to revamp and take a real close look at every individual on your coaching staff, position coaches, and coordinators, DeBoer, period. This is only year 2 for you, and your ass is already in the hot seat. Period, dog. This is the year you must prove it. No debating. Hands down, man down. Fire them comments up. Let me know how you feel about the video. You agree or disagree? Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell. Make sure you hit that bell, Support the chime, support the grind, support the channel, man. Great news coming out of Bama. Let's keep it going. Let's keep rolling. Roll tide full of pride, win, lose, or draw. Yeah, like that.